Hi, I'm Jeremy Ewan from Edmonton, Alberta, and I came up with an idea for a mask for the coronavirus. Now, I'd gone to my local pharmacist and I was trying to get some face masks, sold out. I went to Home Depot to see if I could get some painters masks and they'd sold out of those as well. But the guy took me around to where the respirators were. Unfortunately, they were sold out as well. But I did see that there were some of these, the respirator filters, sitting there. Now, I didn't have this idea at the time, but I had it a little bit later. Now, I've had these masks for a few years. They're for snorkeling. And they usually have a snorkel right on the back here. Now, the neat thing about these is that they have a gusset in the bottom here, and when you breathe in, it only breathes air through the snorkel and then blows air out at the bottom, and I'll show you. And you can, if you ever buy one of these, you can test it this way just to make sure it's working. See, when I put my hand and cover that, you can see how it sucks into my face because it creates a vacuum. So you can tell that air is only going in that place. So then I had a thought, and the reason I had this thought is my son had WhatsApped me, and he had said that that there was somebody with coronavirus in the ISS. I was thinking it was the International Space Station. It was actually not. It was an acronym for something else. But I was thinking at the time when that occurred, well, I wonder how they're going to do that if somebody's got it in the ISS. They're going to have to quarantine that person in the ISS. And I was thinking about Apollo 13 and how they fixed everything with duct tape. And that got me thinking. And so what I did was I got one of those filters and I actually duct taped it to the air inlet valve on one of these masks. Now, I didn't duct tape it right hard against it. I sort of left it a little bit up like that so that when you breathe in, it uses the full filter instead of just using a part of it. And I'll show you about this. Now, I duct taped it. It was actually pretty easy to do and pretty cheap as well. And these, you see, this is still ready available. You can still get these and you can still get duct tape. So you buy these on Amazon. And so I'll show you again. I'll show you again just with the vacuum test. So you can see there's no leakage through where the duct tape is because I put my hand on there and it sucks right into my face. And the nice thing about this as well, this is really meant for underwater stuff, but you see that there's a little bit of a gusset in there to cover your mouth, right? And the neat thing about that is all your breathing is done in this section here so that the mask plastic part doesn't fog up as well, which is another good neat trick. And this is sort of like almost like a little hazmat suit because not only does it protect the air coming in, but it also protects viruses coming in through the nose, but also through the eyes as well. And also, if you're wearing this, you're not going to touch your eyes or touch your nose after you touch a surface. So it's almost a perfect mask for this pandemic. And it could almost be worn by health professionals as well if they run out of the hazmat suits in places where the hazmat suits aren't readily available. So I hope that helps some people with that mask. And yeah, and if you think that's a good idea, please subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. Thanks. Bye.